A day of digging out and cleaning up across the desert. This video is from Palm Springs, the flow of mud and debris overtaking roadways. We're tracking a first alert weather alert as the valley continues recovery efforts from Tropical Storm Hilary. And this video shows just how deep the mud is across neighborhoods in Cathedral City. Flooding still happening in parts of the valley, making it difficult to get around. Riverside County has issued a state of emergency. News Channel 3's Marion Bouchot is live along the I-10. Drivers were stopped and stranded for hours when heavy amounts of rain, mud, and debris hit the freeway. We'll check in with her in just a moment. Coverage begins tonight with our Samantha Lomibao live in Cathedral City, which saw some of the worst damage in the valley. Samantha, not only damage to property and roads, a number of rescues had to be performed in that area.
That's right, Karen. 46 rescues to be exact. One in this neighborhood, and you can tell why. The mud is so thick and deep here, and you can see cars are still stuck in it. We were told by Cathedral City Fire Department there's up to 5-6 feet of mud and water in some parts of it. And just around the corner in one of the houses there, 14 people were rescued today through wheel dozer. If you take a look at some video that we shot earlier, you can see just how bad it was. And we know that 6 of those people in there, elderly people, were unable to move for themselves out of that assisted facility, which is why they had to bring in some backup and bring in those big wheeled dozers to bring them out safely. But, you know, Karen, we've seen a lot of damage still happening here. They've had to do 7 swift water rescues throughout Cathedral City. On top of that, they had gas leaks that they had to take care of as well. So, you know, a lot of things that were happening and how impacted it is. You know, although the rain has passed by, the aftermath and the cleanup is still days to come. I mean, taking a live look at just how bad that damage is. We've seen cars that have been trying to actually not just drive through the mud and try to take that shortcut. They are speeding through the mud because they think that is the answer. And I will tell you now, that is not the answer to it. Cathedral City Fire telling us it is not a good idea. Even if you see those roads that are no longer flooded with water, but they have mud on it, it is still a huge risk and a big danger. And, you know, we actually spoke with a resident today who saw some of that damage firsthand in front of his home.
I was shocked. Because the water was running pretty, you know, I call this is panorama, but when it gets flooded, I call it the Panama Canal. Water was up over the sidewalk, over my grass. Debris was, you know, everywhere. So it was an amazing sight, and one that I never thought I would see here.
Yeah, and Mark, that you just heard from right there, he was telling us about the Valentine's Day storm back in 2019. He said it was a lot of rushing water similar to this, but the damage not even close to what we're seeing here tonight. So again, lots of cleanup meant to be done. Cathedral City saying it will take a couple of days to get this out of here. But in the meantime, make sure you are avoiding these roads if you do see them so you don't become another rescue. Live in Cathedral City, Samantha Lomibao, News Channel 3.